we have here my longtime brother, not actually by blood, but might as well be, Eric. He is the man. If you don't know who this man is, you're about to, and you should know who he is, because he is that guy. Can you do me a favor, Eric?
That's me.
Can you just like,
yes.
I feel like we're finally doing something. We're putting ourselves out there, making some Mega Man content. Something we probably dreamed about as kids. You have to tell your perspective of us becoming friends, because I think that's only appropriate.
Okay, so it was a Tuesday morning, if I recall. I was getting ready, doing my normal thing, going to lunch. It was 6th grade. I was sitting at the lunch table with this one kid I was friends with. And I remember him turning around, nudging this kid that I have previously rather never talked to or in fact annoyed. And this kid goes, "Hey, I was just playing Mega Man and I was able to beat like this Robot Master on my first try." And then Jason over here was like, "Oh bro, that's cool." And I remember just turning around and going, "Oh, I play Mega Man." Jason proceeds to grab this guy's head, pushes him away from Jason, and then it's just like, "My name is Jason. I am the biggest Mega Man fan. I need to know your name and we must become friends right now." And I didn't know that much about Mega Man, but I did know like the very, very little. One of the funniest things I remember from that conversation was going to Jason being like, "What's your favorite robot boss guy?" You're like, "Robot?" And then Jason just like, "You mean Robot Master?" And I was like, "Yeah, that thing."
I'm being like a snob about it.
"You mean Robot Master?" And I'm pretty sure your answer then was Quickman. I think, if I remember correctly, you said Quickman.
I could see
that. And then
that.
me, I had to go with my boy Gutsman.
Always.
And then, yeah. So me and Jason became friends. We started hanging out a whole bunch, and
it's all because of this franchise, man.
Yeah.
It stands the test of time. And it's funny because sometimes I think maybe I shouldn't name drop some people. I don't know, it kind of just feels wrong, like even if I haven't talked to them in like 20 years. But like as a kid, Mega Man was like in this weird gray area where it was still pretty niche, even though it wasn't like I feel like nowadays it's kind of like hard to just bump into a Mega Man fan on the street, but for some reason that was still my experience growing up as a kid. For whatever reason, I don't know. I might have just missed it by a few years when it was kind of more talked about. But
I definitely think you did, because my cousins who don't play games all knew what Mega Man was, because I remember one time I was playing after we became friends and trying to play Mega Man because you were into it, playing Mega Man 10 during Christmas, and all of my cousins were like, oh, like, you know, making like jokes about Mega Man, being like, oh man, he's shooting them cornballs and this and that, and they all knew who he was. They just didn't really, like, I just didn't really expect it from my cousins, but you know, that was around their time. I think you missed it by like maybe 4 or 5 years.
Must have. And now we've come such a long way where now fan games are kind of holding the franchise up. So this level was actually recommended to me by someone who left a comment in one of my previous videos. So shout out to Toxin. Gonna check out this level he recommended. Mega
You
Man
only have 10
Maker,
minutes
dude.
to do it?
I don't know what's going on. Okay, since you actually do have a fair amount of Mega Man knowledge, tell me, did Proto Man always just have full charge shot and when you play as him?
In fact, back, I don't know, back in Mega Man 10, I know for a fact he has a charge shot, but it's like half the size of that. Like he shot like a little like red sliver. And I think the whole thing about him was I don't think if I remember, I don't think he could slide. Or maybe I'm wrong. No, I think he could slide. I think I always mix it up because I remember in Mega Man 10, I think Mega Man can only do his charge shot. I don't think he could slide or do anything like special. I think you were just playing as like Mega Man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Proto Man can slide.
Every time
Dude,
I play as
Lord
Proto
Ron.
Man in these Mega Man Maker levels, he gets full charge shot for every shot, which kind of makes him unique versus Mega Man. Ooh. Okay, I gotta jump right there on that bumpy thing.
I thought the same thing you did.
I'm learning a lot about this game the more I've been playing it.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure Proto Man, when he jumped, he could reflect bullets, but he took half damage. But he could shoot
right?
like a
something like that.
Yeah, his charge shot was like half that size. I'm pretty sure.
But like he had normal shots too.
Yeah,
Like Mega Man.
Yeah. So unless they gave it to him in 9, which I doubt.
Sorry about that. A wifey was saying that she was feeling baby number 2 move for the first time. So
Oh.
that was exciting. Let me just test this out. So I think if I just hold jump, it gives me the bouncy bounce, which is cool. Oh. Anywho, yeah, I think they intentionally, in this fan game, he gets charge shot like that just to kind of differentiate his playstyle from Mega Man, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
You can play as Roll, and she plays like Zero, because she's just like, has a 3-hitting melee attack.
With a broom?
Yes. Which I love, man. I really think... I can't
Can
remember...
you do it in the air? Does she do like a spin like
Yes,
in the
she
air?
does the pizza cutter in the air.
That's funny.
I don't know if Mega Man powered up on the PSP or Capcom vs. Tatsunoko came out first, but I love that Roll having a broom attack is just like her norm.
Yeah, I think that, yeah, I like that.
But earlier, just kind of going back to like childhood memories, I remember like more than once, I would like go to a friend's house and I would, like one time specifically, I remember I brought all my copies of all my Mega Man games. How do I avoid this? What the heck? How do I not get hit by the laser? What the?
Oh, maybe you have to do like a short jump? Like,
Oh, boy.
like how Proto Man could like reflect. Oh wait, but if it comes from both sides, yeah, no, that's weird.
Don't give up. I don't know why it's starting me off like at a reduced frame rate when I start too. Anyway, I would go to a friend's house and I would be like, all right, like I'm gonna bring all my Mega Man games that I own, and I would just assume that like everyone had like a PlayStation 1 or 2 to play them on. So I'm in the car with a kid that we actually went to school with. I just won't say their name just because, but I was like, dude, check this out. Check out what I brought. Like, I'm gonna show you this. It's gonna be epic. He's like, oh, we don't have a PlayStation. And I was just sad, and I'm thinking like, well, what's the point of hanging out? Why am I even here? What are we gonna?
You know what?
What are we gonna
look
do
at
now?
your copy of X7, you're like, you know what? X7, we don't need this. Let's bounce. You leave.
Okay. I'm so confused. So if you, oh man, no, stay away. No.
Maybe next time you should just YOLO it
Just like
and just
fall
fall
through.
off. Maybe your invincibility frames will.
I'm scared though. What's
Okay.
on the bottom?
Just don't give up, Jason. You're just
All
gonna
right.
have to figure it out.
You're right. Toxin. He's speaking to me. He's delivering the message, and I'm receiving it.
I remember when you did that at my house. Just being, I still remember you coming to school, being like, "Yo, I got something top secret in my book bag. Can't tell you what it is." And I'm like, "What is it?" "I just told you I can't tell you what it is. You're gonna just have to wait till I come over tonight." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So the whole time I'm like, "Man, what's he bringing? What's he bringing?" And it's like all of your Mega Man games. And then you started explaining like the whole Mega Man timeline to me.
I sure did. Isn't it funny that I did that with like multiple friends though? Like that was just like what I did as a kid with
You know,
everyone.
people just do that with like random things. You know, I've had friends be like, "Yeah, I remember as a kid I went to my buddy's house and they just showed me this band the whole time I was there and it was really cool." And I'm like, "Oh, that's cool." And I just think it's funny that I guess just people just have that like, "Oh, dude, I gotta show this guy this thing that I am in love with."
No. Oh. Did they respawn? Yeah, check this out. Isn't this adorable? Like this roll sprite.
Yeah, that's really cool. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, I think you have to finish that
Are there
story.
bosses at the end of these levels?
Oh frick. Not every level. When we started, there was a question mark. So the creator is choosing not to disclose who the boss is in this level, or it might like
There's none.
there might not even be one. There might just be like a goal we have to touch to win.
Okay.
I want to say Toxin was trying to tell me that this is kind of like a Sonic-inspired level, maybe?
Like Sonic Underground?
Sonic Adventure 2 or something, because I think SA2...
Oh, this kind of does like Final Rush or Final Chase, whatever the name is.
What is going on here?
Oh, do you have something that could like hit up?
Maybe it's time. I don't know. No, I don't have any powers with roll yet. Oh, I'm underwater.
I don't know that.
That's another thing I had to learn was you can just pick up powers in this. So in my very first video, I wasn't using any of the powers the creator gave me for their level because I was like, oh, I didn't beat any boss yet. I have no powers. I think I just don't really understand what these things are. They make a noise when I hit them.
Can people make their own bosses in this game?
I don't think so, but when you add a boss to your level, you can add as many as you want. So you can fight 2 bosses at once, you can fight 10 bosses at once, which really spices up the gameplay.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes you can make a boss like invincible and you can't damage them. Like there's
Unless
a couple
you do,
levels.
like, a certain thingy.
Yeah, like I've played a couple levels where you just have to get to like the objective at the end of a stage. And so they make a boss invincible and they chase you. It's pretty neat. By the way, it's pretty cool because every time I'm like passing a section of this level, there's like a map. Kind of reminds me of like Castlevania. Shows you like a world map. At least that's how I'm interpreting it. I also don't remember any Mega Man game that used keys, but it's very popular in these Mega Man Maker levels.
Maybe because of Mario Maker. Isn't there like a lot of keys in Mario Maker?
I think you're right. Ooh, spikes. They were like totally blending in.
I'm happy you're playing because I probably wouldn't even be past that first part with Proto Man if I were playing.
Oh, dude, I kind of love the narrative of this. He's like giving me encouragement as I make it through the level. Where am I? You know, everyone I've played this game with so far, they like haven't played Mega Man before or like know nothing about it really. So it's been kind of fun, like
People just watching you play this game.
Like that's what I'm picking up on. Like they're having fun just like watching me play, and I'm over here kind of feeling bad. Like, oh, I hope they're not bored. But how do I do this? Oh, there we go. But it's funny because, like I said, I'm like learning because I feel like there's a lot of little bits and pieces to this fan game that are just fan made for this game that aren't from other Mega Man games. So I'm seeing a lot of this for the first time, like all the mechanics and stuff. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that was
that was nuts.
Oh my. I think the one cool thing I've seen about this game, and the one thing I really like about a lot of fan-made games, is that you're grabbing a game that I think Mega Man is like a simplistic game, but it's what you do with it that makes it fun. And what is going on? Hey, my boy.
You remember seeing those bombs in the corner that look like times?
Yeah.
Isn't that in Sonic? It always keeps track of your time at the end of a level?
I don't remember.
Like the side-scrolling Sonics? Who is that? Did you see that? What was that?
No.
Whoa.
I don't know who that is. Hold on, give me a second. It's a bird.
It's just an enemy.
Oh, what I was saying earlier is I always like that you could grab a game like this and like it have like a more simplistic type play style, and then you'll always like find a fan game that'll like implement something really cool into it. And after making 10 Mega Man games, it's kind of interesting to see that, like, oh, you know, they keep on adding new things to every Mega Man game, and then this fan game that this random guy just made, like, found something else that you could probably do in a Mega Man game.
Yeah, right. I often forget that there is a Mega Man 11, even though it's like the most sold Mega Man game that we played together.
What?
Remember Mega Man 11?
I remember that we played it together.
It's like the most
sold?
Yeah, like out of all the titles, it sold the most copies, like more than Mega Man 2.
That's crazy.
But I've played it like the least.
I only played it the one time with you. I remember I only remember wanting to fight Brickman. I forgot who else I fought. I remember you fought that one, he was like a poison guy, I think.
Oh, yeah.
He was green.
Yeah, he was.
His level was like, was like in a sewer, I thought, or something like that, or a chemical plant. I don't remember.
I'm not really sure what my objective here is.
You were doing damage. Maybe you just got to keep on going through the door.
Maybe.
Or like in the middle. No, I was just saying
go. I don't know why these truck. Okay, life bar. There's a life bar. I don't remember.
It went down a little bit, but
I don't remember there being a life bar before.
It was there. You did some damage to it.
Really?
Go through the door. Yeah, there was like 4 or 5 pixels taken out of it.
Whoa.
See? Yeah, you're damaging it.
Whoa. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's kind of like in Sonic, you don't deal damage to a boss enemy. You just have to like hit the
middle.
Yeah, you have to like hit the guy with your body. So maybe that's what the creator's trying to replicate.
Oh, okay.
That's so cute. Toxin, you make cute levels, dog. Also, I've already disclosed that like I don't use a gaming PC when I'm recording this stuff. So like, for whatever reason, I feel like either my frame rate is dropping in this room or it's an effect. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Okay, it's like getting harder with every time I hit the thing. What the?
I don't even know how you would dodge that. Oh, it looks like you just have to run to one side.
Yeah,
it doesn't
and
go like
it
full
like
screen.
despawns. Dude, this is, see what I'm talking about, man? This is not your traditional Mega Man boss fight. Oh, no. No!
Don't give up.
So your favorite
You know, that
Robot
guy-
Master is still Guts Man, would you say?
Probably. I'm trying to think of my favorites. Really like Gutsman.
Sheep Man, Bubble Man.
Um,
Those are up there for you.
Who was the first one you said?
Sheep Man.
Oh, I thought you Heat Man? Or are you saying Heat Man?
Sheep from Mega Man 10.
Sheep Man. I think Sheep Man's funny, but I don't think he's my favorite.
Oh.
I think Elec Man is one of my favorites from reading the. I think there were Archie comics.
Yep.
Elec Man was one of my favorites. Characters in the series, and then playing Mega Man Powered Up, he was definitely my favorite to play as. I think Elec Man's really cool. Quick Man, I always hated because I always hated his level.
So frustrating.
That level frustrates me a lot. Trying to think what else.
Bubble Man.
Bubble Man's definitely up there. Big fan of Bubble Man. I really like Nitro Man from Mega Man 10.
And his theme.
Most of it's probably because of his theme.
I mean, the guy's a transformer basically too, which is pretty epic.
Basically. I was always just a big fan. There's Robot Masters I like just because of their theme, and then there's just Robot Masters I like because of their look.
Yep.
I always really liked Sparkman's theme.
Okay.
I always think his theme's very catchy. Galaxy Man's theme, even though he looks really stupid, I think
like
his theme's like
top-tier
really
theme.
good, and
Yeah.
his stage is really good. You know what? I think my new favorite Robot Master is actually Toad Man.
Okay.
If we were gonna be honest here, he's honestly the hardest Robot Master I've ever fought.
There was a level.
His stage is really hard, and
I played a level with my buddy Kyle where Toadman, in this game, where Toadman was the boss of the level, and he plays just like he does in his original game, Mega Man 4.
you just hit him and then wait
And so
and then hit him
Kyle's
again.
watching me do this boss fight, and he's like, "Is that all he does?"
Who's your least favorite Robot Master? And I'm only gonna tell you not to include anyone from Mega Man 11 because I don't remember any of them that well from Mega Man 11.
That's fair. Shoot.
Whether it just be like theme-wise, aesthetic.
I don't know. I think
their name.
some of the Mega Man 7 bosses are kind of weak, in my opinion. Like Spring Man.
Clown Man.
Clown Man, I think, is kind of cool, actually.
Grenade Man.
Grenade
I like
Man,
Grenade Man.
love Grenade Man. I think, what's his name? The water robot master from Mega Man 8. Aquaman.
Soap Man.
My favorite, though,
No.
it might surprise you. Nowadays, I like to think that my favorite robot master is Metal Man.
Metal Man. Metal Man, really?
Yes, his design is peak, dude. They like figured it out in Mega Man 2. Like the mask, the saw blades. He's iconic. The color scheme, everything about him just screams like genius to me. What is happening?
You like him more than Crash Man?
I love Crash Man,
remember
but
you all-
yes.
Yes, I remember you were always a big fan of Crash Man.
I think I did it. Did I do it? Oh my gosh. Don't die yet. Oh, that was close.
Then you have to do it again.
Look, we got the Chaos Emeralds. Oh my gosh, we're Super Sonic and Shadow. The level's not over?
Oh, so that was Final Rush, and then now you're doing what was it called? Metal Hazard?
I'm not a Sonic fan, I don't know.
Oh, I like the
Super
Sunstar
Shadow.
theme.
Super Shadow.
Yeah, this is like the final boss from when they
Sonic
play Live and
Adventure
Learn
2.
from. Yeah, he shoots the little purple bubbles at you, and then you have to like dash at him.
Bro, did you
Oh, they
see
even
that?
have him in the corner, that little orange.
That little thing just
Oh,
destroyed
at the end of
me.
Mega Man Adventure 2, you have to play as like Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails, and Shadow to like fight that little orange thing, and then it like goes to the he goes
Maybe-
to the yeah.
Maybe that wasn't a map. Maybe this is supposed to look like space.
He's
Oh.
I forget his the final boss in that game's like a giant orange lizard.
Ah. As you can
I think his name
tell,
is, like,
I'm not
Hazard.
a Sonic guy, but this level is really cool. Like one of the cooler levels I've played. I love that.
Maybe I'll download this game and make one level, and then you could play it.
That would make my life. If you made one level.
I'm gonna call it Woodman, but with a little tweak. And instead of fighting one Woodman, you fight like 8 of them, and it's just his stage.
I love that. I played one level called It's a Meme, and you spawn in and you just win the level.
Oh, were you a fan of it?
I think I gave it a dislike. And I don't usually give dislikes.
That's just like 5 seconds you're never gonna get back.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I am Super Shadow. I'm Sonex.
Sonic.
Live and learn.
Living on the edge of tomorrow.
That's pretty epic. That's a sweet homage. Toxin, I am... Bro, do you make other levels this high quality? That was awesome. So you can click on creators
Yeah, that was really cool.
and just see like everything they've done.
You should go to that guy who made just a meme level and then just like dislike all of his levels. I'm lying. Don't do that.
Oh. Now I know that there's some pretty sweet references to Sonic and Mega Man Maker. I'm surprised.
You know, knowing is half the battle.